In the ever-evolving world of gaming, certain titles emerge as the cultural phenomena, capturing the imaginations of players worldwide and leaving their permanent mark on the industry. One such game that comes to mind and has taken the gaming world by storm is Dark and Darker. This dark and immersive one-of-a-kind gaming experience has captivated players just like me time and time again, each playtest, with its simple gameplay mechanics, the dungeon exploration, and of course that blood-pumping risk evaluation that you have to make every single game. Dark and Darker and its unprecedented success has not only scratched an itch gamers didn't know we had, but has also spurred other companies to produce replicas. Now, it's no surprise that other companies are inspired to produce these games with similar characteristics, but we are just now having a few emerge as the first prominent examples, leveraging the core elements that made Dark and Darker, well, Dark and Darker. Let's start with Project Crawl. So they currently have over 30 people working on this brand new PvP/PvE extraction action RPG, god that's a mouthful, produced by Mithril Studios, with the claim of taking Escape from Tarkov and putting a classic RPG twist as inspiration. Now at face value, you can begin to see some of the recognizable or very similar assets and ambiance of Project Crawl's dungeon. A 2-button spell system, interactable environment, in this case turning the light on and off, a combo system utilizing a shield bash as the third attack, a minimap and a compass, and some recognizable cast from Dark and Darker. The class and race system in Project Crawl looks to utilize all the similar class systems we're used to, featuring the fighter, rogue, ranger, wizard, cleric, swordmaster, and necromancer. It's safe to assume that this swordmaster class is going to be a classic arms warrior with a massive two-handed sword, and this necromancer is going to raise undead companions to help aid you in combat in the dungeon. From the current screenshots we have, Project Crawl has also 3 races: human, undead, and elf, with some of the classes locked behind certain races. The devs recently did a Q&A answering a few questions for the community and what we can expect for Project Crawl, so I'm going to shotgun through a couple of those. If you guys want to pause it, feel free. Something to note is they plan on having more environmental interaction systems that directly impact gameplay, more races, and of course more classes. The current party size is set to 3, and you'll have certain combos based off of what you're actually holding in your offhand, which I think is pretty cool. When it comes to gameplay, you'll have to rely more on your team comp, game knowledge, and strategy, as the class system seems to be rather rock, paper, scissors, different rarities of gear as well as visual cues of the rarity, as well as confirmed racial traits. Now, this all sounds great. However, when will we be able to get our hands on Project Crawl? Unfortunately, that has not been determined. There's no early access date, so it looks like we'll have to stay tuned and look forward to their roadmaps and updates. Our second upcoming game is called Dark, a brand new dungeon crawler loot and scoot that claims intense PvP/PvE with an expansive character customization, dynamic dungeons, competitive leaderboards, and robust social features like guilds and co-ops. Dark plans to release on July 2023. Now, we unfortunately do not have any gameplay of Dark or set-in-stone mechanics behind the game. However, a playtest that was scheduled on the 9th of July may have showed the true colors of this developer. Now, I am totally for supporting a developer and the team behind them in hopes of creating a game that you will play in the future, but the lack of communication and disappointment made to the community the day the playtest was to launch was a major red flag for Dark. Not only was I excited to showcase some gameplay and core mechanics, but I was more excited for these companies to compete and strive to come out with a better product for us, the players. I am ultimately excited for what's to come with the genre and eager to test the new and upcoming titles. Project Crawl looks promising, and I'm looking forward to a playtest. And for Dark, it may have been a simple cash grab, but I suppose time will tell. If you guys think either of these games will come to fruition, let me know down below, and thank you for watching.